Good Monday morning, everyone. It's Gloria, and I'm here with Lillie Beth. I hope you all had a very nice weekend. I know some of you are experiencing some bad weather. It's turned rather cool here in Mississippi. It's been raining most of the weekend. It's a very dreary morning today, and so I opted not to get out. Have some housework I need to catch up on from over the weekend, and yesterday I wanted to make a video, Sunday's Best with Lillie Beth. I've had her in this outfit now for several days. I just love her in this, and I've not wanted to take it off of her. But with family being over, I just absolutely didn't have time to do it yesterday, so I wanted to get it done this morning so I can go ahead and get her changed. And I also wanted to ask a couple of questions. This little outfit that I have on her is a compilation of things that I have bought over the last couple of years at different times, all with this final look in mind. You know, each piece, some of the pieces I really didn't feel like I needed to spend that much on at one time, so therefore I didn't buy the pieces at one time, or I didn't find exactly what I wanted here. And so I've kind of collected them, you know, over time, and finally put them all together in what you see here on Lillie Beth today. And so one of the questions I wanted to pose, I guess it could be in tag form. I've actually never started a tag, but that would be, you know, if when you all buy your baby clothes, do you have this in mind? You know, bringing all the pieces together to form one particular outfit. And also, another question I wanted to pose, because I've noticed this about myself, and I've talked with a couple of other ladies about this, is when I started in this hobby, I really wanted to focus on buying everything for Lillie Beth at thrift stores or consignment shops or consignment sales, trying to get very inexpensive items, but new or like new items. And that was really good for a very long time for me. I still do this on occasion, but I found that after being in the hobby for a couple of years, my closet is full of random pieces that are all very nice, all look brand new, never worn. But as I look back on them, sometimes, even some, I think to myself, well, what was I thinking when I purchased that? Was it just because it looked good? Was it just because it was cheap? Excuse me, why did I buy that? Things that I've have in her closet that I've never had on her. And they were things that weren't really my taste even back then. And I don't know, I've just come to a point now where the closet is full, and I have a more discerning eye now when it comes to buying baby clothes, more things that I like to buy versus things that I just bought because Lillie Beth didn't have many clothes, and it was things I could afford, and they look cute on. And now I'm to a point where, I've gathered them all up, and I gave some to my granddaughter for her babies, and I'm donating the rest to Salvation Army. And of course, my husband works for Salvation Army. He's operations director there, and they have a couple of thrift stores that they operate here in town, along with their other programs, and they're always in need of things like that. So, I have a huge bag in there gathered of those things, and it freed up a good bit of my closet, and now I feel so good that I've taken those things out. And so I'm wondering, now I've come to a point in the hobby where I would rather save my money. Pardon me, I'm still dealing with this crud that I have. It's on its way out, but it's rearing its ugly head every now and then with my voice and coughing. So excuse me for that. Lost my train of thought. I would rather have. I've come to a point where instead of buying just what I see in these shops that is in new or like new condition or that is a very good price, I'm passing those by now, and I'm saving my money, and I'm purchasing either items on eBay or at consignment sales or brand new. I'm saving my money and buying fewer pieces of better quality and nicer things now. My taste has evolved, and the hobby for me has evolved to that point where I would rather put my money in something that I consider quality and something that Lillie Beth will wear over and over again. And I'm enjoying it much more, and I'm loving the little clothes on her much more. And of course, you know, I have to let you know too that Lillie Beth is now, she's my one and only reborn. She's the only one I want. My daughter, a while back, it's been more than a year ago, gave me the Ivy sculpt that it belonged to her, and she gave it to me mostly to have over at my house when my granddaughter comes over. You know, she loves to play, and I really don't want to have her handling Lillie Beth all that much and changing her and bathing her, and she makes little videos and that sort of thing. And so, you know, I had Annalie, the little doll I named Annalie, and but I never, I just couldn't bond with Annalie. She was a beautiful, beautiful doll, just gorgeous painting, very realistic. But she was a little bit too small for me. She's a very small reborn, and newborn, and I was finding that Lillie Beth's clothes were just way too big on her, and I didn't like the way that they appeared, and did not want to go out and buy other clothes for Annalie. So anyway, I wanted to let you know that she is no longer at my home. My daughter decided that she had given her oh goodness, I can't think of the name of the sculpt right now. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, she had given one of her reborns to my granddaughter. She earned it doing some things, and so anyway, that left my daughter without the number of reborns that she wanted. And so, you know, she thought, well, she'd just take Annalie back. And I thought, well, that's a wonderful idea, because, you know, I felt like I wasn't giving Annalie the attention that she needed. And it had gotten to a point where really she was just kind of in my way over here, although my granddaughter comes over here a couple of times a week. And every time she's over here, she's dressing her or bathing her, playing with her, whatever. But from now on, she's just going to bring another one of her dolls and bring it with her as she comes. So that kind of frees up my space as well. But I wanted to let you know that that brings me back to Lillie Beth being my one and only. And because of that, you know, I feel like I have more freedom in purchasing for Lillie Beth. Everywhere I go, I have her and her only in mind. And therefore, I feel like I'm able to concentrate on collecting outfits, total outfits, complete outfits just for her. I don't have to think about, well, you know, I need to get a 3 months for this one, or a 0 to 3 for this one, or 3 to 6. And, you know, she's newborn. She can wear some 3 months. She can wear 0 to 3 months, but she's pretty much you know, a good-sized newborn baby, and that's just perfect for me. But I wanted to pose those questions to you, and let you get a closer look of what I have on her now before I say goodbye. But the romper and the bib are by Feltman Brothers. The romper I got at the Little Me consignment sale here just a couple of weeks ago. The bib I bought at another consignment, all for children. That was year before last. I bought that. At the little smocked hat I bought at a Little Me consignment sale last year. And the Sarah Louise booties that she has on, I found in an upscale baby shop while we were on vacation last year, and I bought those. So, and of course, she has Suavenex pacifier, and she has a monogrammed pacifier clip there. I'll get a little close up of it, and I have that on her. But this is the beautiful little bib, and it's in that very soft pink that I love with the heirloom lace trim. And there's my Lillie Beth's beautiful little face, and the pretty bonnet here with the embroidered rose buds on the smocking. And I'll remove the pacifier and the bib so you can see this gorgeous little Feltman Brothers romper that she has on. See if I can get it in better focus here, so you can see some of the detail. It's not wanting to focus it as well as it usually does. But there's the heirloom lace there. Maybe that's a little bit better. And of course, it's the little balloon romper. Has elastic at the leg with the ruffles here, and her beautiful little smocked booties that have the rosebuds on them, that really, even though the bonnet here is homemade, it goes beautifully with the booties. And then the little blanket I bought at a thrift store for $4 a couple of years ago, and it's cotton batiste. It also has the heirloom lace embroidery here, and it's in that soft pink, and it just looks beautiful with this little outfit. And I just really enjoy putting these together for Lillie Beth. And another thing I think I've told you probably more than once is every time I change Lillie Beth, I photograph her, and then I have a Pinterest board that is for my Reborn Lillie Beth. And so every outfit that she's ever had, every time I change her, I photograph her and immediately post that photo to the Pinterest board. So I have a running catalog of all of her outfits, and I love to go back and look at those. I thought, well, that would be a good way, since, I may not always have the space on my iPad or phone to carry all the pictures with me. I can post them to Pinterest and they will always be there. So anyway, I think I will make that a tag. I don't know if that's what you call a tag. Like I said, I've never done one myself, but I would like to hear your opinions and your ideas and your take on those questions. And so I will leave you now. I hope you all have a good day. And I will talk to you again really soon. And I look forward to hearing your answers to those questions, to see if, if I'm really far off, or if this is a good way of thinking. So anyway, I send love and hugs and blessings to all from Gloria and my sweet Lillie Beth. Bye-bye, everybody.